First up, what do we got here? So Elon Musk, and let's talk the so-called Nazi salute.
I'm so fed up.
Should we play the Nazi? Here it is, right here. Guys, trigger warning. This might upset some of you. Says, my heart goes out to you. Shortly after that, it cuts out. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is pure desperation. They have nothing else to lean on, so they're going to a guy who's clearly autistic and doesn't know how to behave himself in public, making an awkward robotic hand gesture. That's literally all this is.
And stop with saying it's a Roman salute. No, stop it. He's just making a gesture, and it got a little awkward.
And he's autistic.
Like, whatever. I'm so fed up. I have a theory about this, is that basically the left was so hyper focused on like the fascism and like Trump is the next Hitler. This is 1930s Germany for so many years, that the moment this pops up, they grasp onto it and have a death grip on it because they're losing ground. They lost huge. Mm-hmm. And they're continuing to losing, and they need this to be true. They need it to be true.
They can't accept that he's not Hitler.
No, this is the last. This is it. Like you said, it's desperation. They need it to be true because it makes all their bullshit criticisms come true if it is true, and because it's not, they are doing everything they can. They're when I see it on TikTok, they're like pushing people out. I mean, heck, at the Sydney, they kept talking about Nazi salutes, obviously, because they're a bunch of
faggots,
fat, ugly retards. Yeah. And so it's so insane that these people can't just see it and be like, you ugly. Look at that. Look at that guy. Just have a stiff, like, whatever. Like, you watch that and you go, hey, man, my heart goes out to you. I like your enthusiasm. And that's it.
Yeah. You might make the joke that he did the Hitler thing, but to take it seriously, especially the way AOC did, check out what this fucking idiot said here. This is AOC.
Oh, when she went out
you're going to do a Sig Heil? You're going to do a Hail Hitler? Or their rebrand a Roman salute from behind the presidential seal of the United States of America?
Can we stop electing theater kids? Like,
it's on. It's on. And what is so important for us to understand,
whatever she's about to say, I guarantee you is not that important.
Is that as long as we don't give up, it's not over. It's not over. It is not over. Libs of TikTok started crying because I said over the weekend that Donald Trump is a rapist, and they went on Twitter and they went, oh, boo hoo hoo, and I said basically, F you, cry more. I don't give a shit. You want to support a rapist? That's on you. That's on you. But I don't. And they wanted to call in all of these threats into my office and all this other stuff. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Well, she said the D word. Damn. Okay, so I counted. She repeated herself 5 times. The woman does everything else aside, political differences aside.
I'm tired of these hood acting theater kids getting in there. I'm sick and tired of it.
But political differences aside, AOC does a phenomenal job at saying absolutely nothing while saying a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. Like it's just, she managed, it's like I said, to repeat herself 5 times, stutter over her words 3 or 4 times, and managed to say in that 90-second diatribe absolutely nothing of substance. That's her whole brand. She is very, AOC is very, what's that?
Gotta get them riled up.
AOC is very inspiring to uninspiring people. That's my 2 cents on her. That's the vibe I get from her. And she's a theater kid. She's phony. It's fake outrage. She's not an idiot. She knows that that's not what that was. She knows she's intentionally trying to fan the flame. You can tell in her voice she's not as upset as she's trying to be. She's a theater kid.
Yeah, she's manipulative. She's playing to an audience. And this is funny when you see a lot of the different leftists out there is you have AOC, who as much as people want to say it's like, oh, she's such a dumb, she's so idiot. It's like, look, she's like an idiot, but she's not stupid.
Right.
So like she knows that she's manipulating people. She knows she's getting them worked up. But you see people like Crockett, and you see people like
I'll lose sponsors if I give you my opinion on Crockett.
But like whatever, like in the squad, and you have like the different senators are doing their best to get them. Those people are actually stupid.
Yeah.
And they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, those people are idiots.
But AOC, you see what she's doing. She knows her base.
She is. She does.
She knows her base.
She does. I think the problem. Well, here, let's take a look. By the way, here we got a video of AOC here that I felt that might add some context to this. Uh-oh. What you doing there, AOC? What are you doing there? I can't. Why are you being a Nazi?
Either everyone is a Nazi or no one is.
They are. It's not just her. Boom. Look at this right there. All of them. Well, Hillary, Ilhan Omar, Bernie Sanders, Clinton.
Ilhan Omar.
Obama.
Doesn't like the Jews.
No, she does not. She might actually be serious here. Here's Tim Walz. Oh, no, not Coach Sandusky. And here's my personal favorite, Kamala Harris, right there doing it too. So it's like you said, either everyone's a Nazi or this just happens to be something people do with their arms from time. Are you ready for them to use this on me now? At least you make my arm look good, right? You know, that's I
like.
Okay.
But it's like, look, I've seen enough Hitler videos.
Yes,
trust me.
I've watched. No one's seen more Hitler videos than me.
More videos of 1930s Germany than me. It's not that.
It's not that. And you know what? People are honestly done buying it. They're done. They tried to label the Madison Square Garden rally a Nazi rally just because it was held at Madison Square Garden. Literally no other reason. They're like, oh, this Nazi thing's bullshit.
Yeah.
Even I would be willing to bet the majority of the average swing voters that voted for Kamala Harris, probably 80%, do not believe Donald Trump is a Nazi. This is a fringe, loud minority. The folks on the left, the folks in the establishment know this, and they're trying to play to that base to rile them up. It helps them raise money, and it helps them stay in the news. That's literally all this is.
It's like honking at a short bus. You know they're hooting and hollering.
Also, don't you guys find it a little bit ironic that the people who spent the whole summer holding up signs saying gas the Jews on college campuses are now all of a sudden really concerned about Nazism in America?
This is how you know that they're controlled because a lot of what the left does is projection. Mm-hmm. No one on the right is going, we're not in a cult. They just like, you're in a cult, and people are like, whatever.
Sure.
We just move on. Because it's projection. They will flip a switch. They will turn on a dime the moment that their narrative changes.
Yep, that they're told to.
So it goes from, hey, you need to hate the Jews because of what's happening over in Israel. Okay, we hate the Jews. All right. Yeah. Here's all the points that actually align with 1930s Germany.
Yeah.
But you know what? We don't like him. Hey, actually, you got to defend the Jews right now because he made an odd hand signal. I can't believe this anti-Semitism. I can't believe it.
The nerve of... The absolute nerve of the party that passed up a way more qualified and electable VP candidate in Josh Shapiro for no reason other than the fact he was Jewish, let's be honest here, to accuse anybody else of anti-Semitism is through the roof, batshit bananas crazy.
Election would have been a lot closer if Josh Shapiro was the VP.
He may deliver Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. He may deliver Pennsylvania. He was formidable, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still don't think they win, but I agree.
No,
I think it's closer.
I think it's closer.
It's closer. They went with the biggest goofball in the world because they had no plan B. They didn't realize people were going to be that their base was going to be so pissed they picked a Jewish guy, and here we are. And they're calling you an anti-Semite. Really let that sit in for a second.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.